Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tomb Raider 2! We are currently on the deck, which I said was a very hated level, but it is honestly one of my favourites. I'm going to light a flare in here. We just recently got the key to open... No, hold on. It's not there. We got the key to this door here, which leads to a lever, which is around here. Oh, what lovely music. Where is the lever? There's a lever somewhere. There's a block there you can push, but not right now. Oh, there it is. I was completely lost for a moment there. Yeah, so that opens that bit in there, which we need to get to. Okay, yes, it's the area that I went in before thinking, I don't think I have to do this first, but yeah, you do. Oh, what are you doing? I don't even know what weapons I've got out right now. You know, to be honest, sometimes I think to myself, like, they're such idiots. Like, do I even need to use anything but the pistols? I'll just shoot at them and they'll run around and go like, what's going on? But yeah, that's fine. I mean, saying that, if I do want to get a better view of what's going on in the darkness, I can use the pistol still. But yeah, this is a bit of a back and forth sequence that you've got to do. And I'm pretty sure you have to do this first. I'm pretty sure at this level everything is in a set sequence. Apart from there's one the sequence aren't in particular. Oh, right, okay. Well, that clears out the water then. So, we start off with a little bit of back and forth. So I've got to go back there again. I feel like a lot of modern games, I say modern, I mean, oh, check out that jump. I don't mean, well, when I say modern, I mean quite a large range there. But I feel like since the release of this game, there's been a few sensibilities come about where things like this wouldn't happen. They wouldn't have you go into a door to hit a switch to open up a thing in another room to then hit a switch to come back to this one. I feel like a lot of them wouldn't do that. Now, do I slide down here? Is this safe? It is. I wasn't quite sure, but we're down here now. And now that we've got no water, we can push this block. Not there. Not there. Around here. It is quite dark, but I can just see it. Hold on, do I push or pull this one? I think I pull it. Or at least I can pull it, I think. Can I pull it 2 spaces? Oh, I can. As long as the ground is flat and you've got enough space to stand, you've got a tile behind to stand on, that's fine. Ah, yes. And this leads to this big area, I believe. Now, I don't know where this is. I haven't mentally got this mapped out. I don't know if this is underneath the big ship or somewhere else. But this is the other big room. Ooh. It's a very pretty level, I must say. It's a very strange looking level. It's so blue. I mean, how many levels in games in general have you seen as blue as this? Like, just look at that. Look at how blue that is. Look at all that blue. Anyway, there's a few scuba divers around. I don't know if I can actually... I don't know if they're going to come up. How much health am I at? Still a fair amount. But I do want to come in here. Oh, you can see some harpoons being shot out there. We're going to go all the way to the other end over here. Just weaving around a bit. For the harpoons. And right at the bottom here we have... a secret. Probably a bit safer to take care of those guys first. Yeah, as you can see. Is there another guy? It's just the harpoons for now. Okay. No, there's this guy as well. Well, you know what? You're a little Weasley melee guy. Maybe we could use a different weapon there, but I was already shooting with the pistols, and I don't want to take the time to switch weapons. Because I think... Oh. Is he still alive? Not anymore, he isn't. Alright, well, small medipack. Healed my wounds. Fun fact, when they did the remaster of this game, they had to change the image for the medipacks because there's something about the Red Cross on it. I don't know the details, but I don't know if it was to do with the British Red Cross. There's some legal thing going on where you can't use that symbol outside of like actual medical stuff. I don't know the actual ins and outs of it, but I do know they had to change it for legal reasons. But yeah, this is an interesting thing here because you might see there's like a dinghy over there, and there's something on the dinghy, but we can't actually climb on the dinghy because the ledge is a little bit too high for Lara to reach. And again, it's interesting as well. I think it's good. There's no real ambiguity with how high it is to reach, because if you go up there, you can actually see like, oh yeah, that's too high to reach. So we have to go somewhere. Don't think there's anything over here. Let's go and have a look over this side here. I think this is the path to go further up in the level. Like, to reach a higher ledge. No, nothing at all. There might be some... Oh. One moment. There might be some loot around. I'm not 100%. But this side is mostly bare. Yeah, okay. There might be something around, but kind of whatever, really. Can't quite just climb up that side. Oh well. I guess I've got to go this way. I don't quite remember. Now let's have a look in here. Oh, there is something. Is this just backed up here? Alright, oh well, I guess I could have gone through all along. Hey! Stupid eel. That's fine. I'll just go around this way. There's a long path here, and there's a few There's a few guys coming up, I think, and there's a couple corners as well. Alright. Yeah, so there's a path that goes left. Ah, right. I think I know what I'm doing. So I think left is to go back to the beginning of the... Well, not the beginning of the level. Well, kind of. Maybe. Kind of the beginning. There's two ways. And I don't quite remember. Ah! Huh. When did I save? When did I save? Or was it before the box? Oh, God. Don't say it was before the box. Oh, it wasn't that long ago. That's fine. I thought it was before I pushed the block. I mean, to be honest, could have been longer than that. But yeah, not that far. Not really all that far anyway. But yeah, I got a bit ahead of myself and ran directly into the hole and died. And you may notice where I landed. Shotgun guy, no, get rid of you. Take a few of those shotgun shells. Yeah, so I am going the right way. I'm gonna light a flare though, so I don't make that same mistake again of running straight into the pit. I saw the large medic pack and then realised where I was. Yeah, so this is another instance of... This is the second instance, and I think the final instance of here's large medic pack. No, break your legs. What's my health at? Okay, it's almost at max, so I'm gonna heal up with this, and then and then lose almost all of it. So fun fact, yeah, if you want to play this game, if you're going to try and do a no medipack run of this game, then this level is going to be particularly hard because you basically can't get hit because you have to take a lot of damage that way. So now we've got to go round. Oh, let's go round. Back the way we came. We've got a key now. This is, what type of key is it? Cabin key. So we've got to go back to the start. I could go down under here. Oh, you're a big one. You're a big shark. Okay, well, I'm going to have to heal up a little bit, I think. Let's use a large one. I have so many medipacks. Of course, there are people at this game who are a lot better than me, and they can end the game with tons and tons of medipacks and ammo and all sorts. But I am merely better than average in that regards. So really, I mean, when first time I played this, it was like a thing like, oh, can I find another medipack? Like, oh yeah, there's another medipack. And it's like, oh yeah, but I would, like, when I was younger, I would never have 17. It's like another flare. I could be shooting, but I've got plenty of flares and I need to be climbing as well. And before I mess up, let's save. Let's just take a moment to admire all the blue. Is blue your favourite colour? I mean, I don't necessarily have a favourite colour, as it were. But I think this level's gorgeous, if I'm honest with you. I really Just the blue in it is just, I don't know. It's just really nice. No, I know I just saved, but oh. Okay, that's fine. So now we're on the top floor. So we've managed to get to the bottom, which then allows us to get to the top. But we're not quite high enough yet. What we need to do is we need to get to the in order to get the key to get to the end, we need to get to the very top up there. But we can't do that. Oh. And, oh, where are you? We can't get to the very top. In order to get to the very top, we have to go down again. Okay, so I'm going to do. Try and minimize the damage. I've got just enough time. See, technique. And technique gets them glitching through the wall there. Yeah, so in order to get to the very top, we've got to go down again. But we've got to go down in a particular way. There are going to be some more enemies. Now, I'm not too sure where we use the cabin key. I'm not quite sure if it's on this floor or the one below. Okay. Oh, is this it? No. Oh! I'm okay using the shotgun a bit. It's probably a good area to use the shotgun because there's quite a few tight spaces. Actually, let's go back up this way. No, and you can't go up there. You'll just, if you try and go up there, you'll just slide. Not that there's anything up that way, but right. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down a floor. I'm going to save first though, because I'm not 100%. But yeah, as you can see, it's a lot easier to go down than it is to go up. But you have to go down so that you can go up. It's an interesting level. But you might notice there's a swimming pool there. Oh, hold on. I do know that there is a flamethrower guy around. Where was the level? The level started below this bit, I think. Oh, hello there. Right. I think I just saved, but I'm going to save again. I think there is a flamethrower guy here. I'm not 100%. Okay. Not too bothered. Okay. Pistols for now. Because there's an eel there. And there's going to be a guy coming out with a harpoon. Oh, you're just a guy with a bat. That's fine. I can take you on. With regular pistols. You drop nothing. It's an eel. I'm not gonna go in that pool just yet. I'm going to come up here and grab this. Some nice Uzi ammo. Maybe I have to go in the pool. Okay. We'll jump in the pool. I'm going to quickly come out. There he is. I think an M16 would do you good. Doesn't take much from the M16. Is there anyone else around? Some further down there. But I want to go in here. And if I go to here, it opens that door. It lets out this scuba guy. Yeah, and kill you with pistols. That's fine. And he's dead. And you go in that little alcove, that little thing he within. What was he doing in there? Just waiting round. Waiting for someone to come by. He could have died. I mean, he did. I mean, I killed him as soon as he got out. So, yeah, he was like, freedom! And then he realised I was there, and I was just like, no, I'm going to shoot you. But yeah, that's the second secret, the gold secret, the gold dragon. Worth pointing out that when you get to this level, you can now create a shortcut by pulling this back, and this gives you a ledge to hop up onto in order to get up there. I think it can do it from there. Or maybe not. There's an item there to pick up as well. I'm not entirely sure where you use this cabin key. It might be on the top floor. Couldn't find it. I have a feeling that it is. So you find a lot more M16 ammo at this point, I've noticed, which makes sense because the last point you could get the M16 was regular Maria Doria, and that was a couple levels ago. I think, I mean, maybe you can get it again later, I don't know, but yeah, it's soon after that you get the flamethrower guys, and it kind of works out quite nicely. Alright. He hasn't seen me. But he has died. Ah, okay, and there's the same here as well. So I can do this to make a shortcut. Can I? Okay, let's have a look. Is there anything to pick up in these areas? Doesn't look like it, so I'm just going to push this block over a couple and make a shortcut back up there. Shortcut? I don't know. It sort of connects the top 3 floors. So from the third from top, you can go back up to the top floor. Right, so the start of the level will be... It'll be there. Yeah, that'll be where you start the level. So, where... Man, where is this... Oh, if I go to the other side, can I go there? I don't want to go down any further, at least not at that point. It's not there, is it? Because this is the starting floor, I believe. Oh, but it's on the other side. Yeah. So I don't know if there's a shock. I don't know if you can make a shortcut between this one and the one above. Maybe not. Oh, you can. Ah, right, okay. I see. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I don't think I need to make this little shortcut here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just in case, you know? Actually, you know what? I won't bother. I won't bother. I can always do it later. So, you need to make a series of jumps here. If I've got this right, and I think I do, you need to make a series of jumps to get across that room at the beginning, well, at the bottom, where I emptied the water from, with the big box that I moved. You have to get on top of there, which you can do from here. And I have just saved, so let's jump across here. You've got to do a few big jumps. Alright, now, you can go and grab that final secret, the Jade Dragon in there. The problem is, ooh, ominous music. The problem is if you go in there to grab that, then you won't be able to get on this platform, so you'll have to grab that, come down, and then go back down to the bottom, inside there, through the big thing, climb all the way up, back up. You've got to really, like, go round. You got to do like the whole thing again, and that's rather inconvenient. But there's a point later on in this level where you've got another go, where you don't need to go the whole way back around again. So I'm going to leave that for now. Oh, just made it. Didn't even need to grab. And somewhere around here you can fall off one of these ledges. See, when I was a kid, and I think the way to approach this is that when you come down, like when you're able to get to this point, it's kind of like, okay, I'm able to get here now. I couldn't have gotten here before, but now I can. So what is the significance of that? And you think to yourself, you got to look around, like, where's there a thing to do? And I know, I don't know where it is, but there is some ledge. Is it this one? There's some ledge. Ah, yes. Right. I know what I'm doing. So, what's the point of us coming down here? Well, the point of us going down here is that we can go through a path that will lead us up to the top again, but even further this time. And if you do this and you've missed the cabin key, you've got to go back around and do it again. Right, I think this works. And, oh, very nice. So we're in the new area now. And there's going to be some guys coming along, I think, maybe. This is a new cave system. Oh, come on now. Yeah, just climb up this bit. Oh, there's 2 guys here. Don't want to jump back too far. Just, yeah. Okay. Large medipack from one of them. That's good enough. The thing with the healing in this game is that it's kind of, in effect, most of it is sort of just a case of more... It's just more health. It's not... There's no like real like healing system in it. If you just open up the menu and just heal in real time. So it's kind of like, although not necessarily, it's kind of like just increasing. Like if you just picked it up and it just increased your max health. Oh no, well, I mean you transfer them between levels, so not really. I was thinking if you just had like a health value that just got added to when you picked up a medipack, that would kind of also work, but not really. I don't know. Oh, I've missed an item down there by the looks of it. But I'm not too bothered about that just now because I need to jump off here onto this roof here. See, we come up here and we have to go down again in order to go back up again to get to this bit here. Yes. Yes, I remember this. I remember this all too clearly now. If you may remember that the goal is to get onto the top of there. And I think, oh yeah, that's it. So we jump in here and then fall in here. I'm going to use a shotgun just because I think we're in rather close quarters here. You managed to get a hit on me, but that's okay. I am going to light a flare. There's a few traps around, I think, like a few crumbling floors. That leads to there. I hear footsteps. He managed to get one shot on me. Getting a lot of automatic ammo. So if memory serves in here, it's just a switch to open that door, but there's a few breakable floor traps inside this room. No, I must be thinking of the next bit. It's just a switch. Oh, it opens up the door over there. Wherever that may be. I know it's somewhere around here. Don't know where exactly. Oh, is that it there? Yeah. I knew it was somewhere in the general vicinity. Right. So this is where you use the cabin key. Imagine you got to this point. I think this is what happened with Tyler. I'm gonna have to ask him. You come here, you get that, and it's like, oh, you don't have the key. Is there anything over here? Some M16 ammo. That's fine. And I think this is a room filled with traps. Filled with floor traps. Yep, I was right. Here we go. So it is straight ahead over here. Hit the switch. And that opens the other door on that side. The floor collapses there. I don't think it's possible to soft lock you. Soft lock yourself. Right, back to that little corridor. It was over here. Yeah, near the edge. And I'll save just to make sure. I'm just thinking, am I mistaken about that jade statue? I don't think I am. No, I'm not. I'm not. My analysis was correct. So you come in here. Ah, yes, this is right. So we're approaching the end now. So you come up here. Am I lining this up right? Ah, it's over there. Yep. And from here you can drop down onto here. And we're at the very top of the level where we can get this key. And this is the storage key. Yes. See, this is taking it does take me a lot less time than it would most people if you're playing like on a first playthrough, because I've played this so many times. I mean, I do forget things here and there, but I do know what's going on. So you're going to be spending a lot of time searching, and so a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of things where it's like it might look like if I just say, like, say if you get someone who's like an expert on a game. Not that I'm an expert at all. I know a fair bit about this game. I would say I know it pretty well. I wouldn't call myself an expert though. But say if you get someone who is like an expert on a game, they will, like this, they will say, right, we want to go over here, we want to do this, we want to do that. And it doesn't really capture the whole, like them doing that doesn't really capture the whole like spirit of the game, the whole, like, you know, the search. You don't see the search in what they're doing, because they're just going through it bit by bit. You don't see the mystery and the discovery. I try at the very least when I'm going through things, I try at the very least to say, like, oh yeah, this is where, if at this point you might think this and this leads you here and all that. I try to explain all those nuances and everything. But yes, so we're back here now, and usually at this point all you got to do is just go back down to the bottom of the level, just go down to the bottom. But because I missed that jade statue, I'm going to have to go over and get it now. So yeah, I think it is quite clever, and I've never really noticed this until my previous playthrough, but they really do make it. You do have an opportunity to make getting this second secret. I guess it's intuitively in my mind feels like a second secret because it's the jade one, but they do make it. They do make your ability to get it quite, like, I'm trying to think of, I struggle with words sometimes. They give you an opportunity to get this secret, but they add a bit of inconvenience to that. If you get it on your first opportunity, it means you've got to go back around to do it all again. But if you do it the second time, your second time round, you don't have to do all that. Anyway, get a whole bunch of grenades. Hey, I wonder if you get the grenade launcher from getting all those secrets. Maybe. I mean, you do get the grenade launcher in this level, or you can. And I'm going to take a bit of damage here, at least a bit. Okay. Yeah. See, if you... hello there. I do like your lack of reach. That's quite nice. And I see another one. Are you running away? You're running away from me? Oh. What did you just... You did like a sort of super jump. Yeah, they do. Those guys do appear at this point. Is there a safe way down? Without taking a whole bunch of damage? Other than, you know what? I don't think there is. I think the one way I could do it is jump across there, but I think I've got to go. In order to get back down, I've got to go back around this way here, as I did at the beginning of the level. I was gonna do a cool dive, but if you want to drop off the ledge and scream, then that's also fine. As long as you land in water, you're fine. In this game. I must stress. In this game, it's fine. And I don't quite... I think it's down here. Yeah, I've not actually been down this way. Have I? No. There's something down the back there. I've realised you can hear me scratching my head. That comes through on the audio. But the end is somewhere down here. Oh, there it is. So yeah, you can come in. And again, I mean, again, if you've got the cabin key, you could come down here, or the other key. The rusty key? You could come here and like go and try it, and it's like, no. But yeah, the storage key, this is the end of the level. And interestingly, most levels end with you walking into, like, what triggers the ending of the level is walking into a new area. But we come in here, we find an item on the floor, and then we pick it up. And that ends the level. That's the deck. Big fan of that level. Big fan of it. But we've been in this area a bit too long. There was the oil rig. That was a bit watery, and then we had those underwater. We had four of those water levels. It's time to move on. Nice little cutscene as always. Always got a nice little cutscene to see Lara go to the next area. Oh, a jacket that just so happens to fit. So that item we picked up was the Seraph, which the monk was telling us. I think the monk was telling us that it's to be used to unlock, to be used in Barkhang, which is where we're on our way to now, and we are currently on the Tibetan levels. So as you can see, we've got the Seraph there, and this level here is... I tell you what, it's nice to be outdoors again. We've had enough factories and stuff that it is nice to be outdoors again. That being said, again, quite contrary to a lot of other people's opinions, this is my least favourite level in the game. There's a few elements of it I don't like. But I do appreciate the change of scenery. Okay, so we've got some boulders here, and I think there's like a little gap for us to go into here. Can I do it? No. You know what, I'm just going to reload. There's quite a few boulder traps in this level. No, oh. Because... Alright. I see. There's actually a little nook on the side there. What's a nook and what's a cranny? What's the difference between them? I don't know. They say nooks and crannies, but I think of them as the same thing. Did I see that right? Oh, no. Alright, well, never mind. I'm just an idiot. I have to... Because they're not lined up. I thought I saw a random little... I'll be honest with you, folks. I don't think I've ever known about this before. This is new to me. Oh, leopard. I've never been in here before. I mean, there's not much here. There's a bit of automatic ammo, but... Well, that's interesting. Literally, I've never known about that. That was the first time. I think it's probably because that's the only time I've really ever struggled against those boulders. I've always known to like jump. I've always known to like jump through there. I thought I'd run up to this bit here and go in here, but well, I guess I do now. But yeah, I guess I just missed it. How interesting. Oh well. Does that make me like this level more? Not really. It is interesting though. Right. Jump through here. And yeah. Now you might think there's a secret down there. Or something down there to pick up. Some hidden items. No. It's just nothing. Unless, of course, there's another... There's another random little thing I didn't see like that other one. Oh, another bird. Oh, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Another one. heard another bird. I don't know. Okay. It is a nice change of scenery. It's nice to be outdoors again, and it's nice. I mean, that music there that was the same one as on the Great Wall when you go on. You actually go on the wall, like on top of the wall for a bit. So I think I just have to go in the water. Yeah, I hear you, bird. Don't you worry. Okay, you seen enough? Right, I think I just have to... I sometimes get a bit confused on this part, if I'm completely honest. I get a little lost about where I've got to climb to and all that. I know where I've got to end up, but... Okay, let's take a dive. Wait, oh, just missed the land there. There is a path. Is it round here? Oh wait, no, I've got to go this way. So I believe that you may have noticed a Medipack on top of a platform over there. I believe that's impossible to reach. I think there is one that's impossible to reach, but that might be... Oh, it might not be this one though, and it might even be this Tomb Raider game. No, I think it's a different one. That one may be possible to reach. Yeah, like I say, I honestly have no idea where I'm going. I always get lost. Oh. Ah, okay. Don't know if there's anything else around here. Oh, there's a spike here, I remember that. Yep, there's the game telling you. So walk up. Tell you what, I'll just save. There's nothing down there. And you're going to be careful with these. Yeah, don't get too far ahead. Is there any more? No. Okay. Yeah, so this is the path forward. I think there's one point where I tend to get mixed up, I think. I think I have to go down there. I think this, or at least one of these ways, is to nothing. I think it might be this way, actually. Yeah, it's just there to show you the other side and say, like, oh, look, there's a secret there. Just to give you a bit of an indication. To when you get there, grab the secret. Nothing in there. Yeah, I'm sure there's some point in this cave that I have to get a bit confused. I didn't say it, but just avoid those things. Now where does this take me? Ah, right. So I'm not in the same place again, am I? Oh. And I'm just saved, but I'm going to save again because I can very easily foresee myself messing up here and landing in the water. Which I don't want. But yeah, I get to this bit and it's like I don't know what to do. There's nothing behind me, is there? Oh, there's a bird somewhere. Let's just give this a go. Alright, I can come up here. Where are you? There you are. I can't really run around much. Maybe I shouldn't be using my pistols. Okay, I think I'm totally thinking of something else. This one is definitely clearly possible to reach. There is one at some point that is impossible to reach. In fact, I think it's in, well, quite a few levels time. Yeah, I was just getting mixed up. Well, to be honest, that cliffside didn't confuse me as much as it tends to. I do get lost every so often. I'm going to save the game here. Oh, I'm going to bring out the Uzis. Because I've got some guys coming in here. I've got plenty of ammo for them. Let's not forget about that secret. Oh, don't change target mid-fight. You can't really dance around them when there's two of them. And I think there's more. At least. Soon. But yeah, over here is the secret that we saw before. Oh, Lara. Lara. I didn't want you to jump sideways. Man, that sound is become iconic. That secret collection sound. Can't go through there yet. Don't think there's anything up here. No. Right. Now you're going to see the main reason, well, one of the reasons why this is my least favourite level. This thing. We do get some sort of cool music, but man, is this thing quite awkward or what? It is kind of nice being able to just run over those guys. But it's also very easy to crash and die. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be so careful with this. Right. So, I'm gonna come off this. I'm gonna do a little bit of puzzle solving, I guess. Well, not puzzle solving, but platforming. Can I do it this way? I don't think so. No, I've got to go the other way. Got to go around. Yeah, got to go this way. And I think there's going to be a couple leopards. I'm going to... Do I have the Uzis out? I guess I did. Otherwise, she would have brought them out when I selected them in the menu. There's going to be a couple leopards come out. Here they are. Don't have much space to outmaneuver them. But what I need to do is I need to move these blocks out the way. So I can clear a path for the skidoo, I believe it's called. It's not that long of a level though. So that's something at the very least. But it is a right pain. You probably don't need to push these... Well, you don't need to push these blocks as much as I am, but I'm just getting them out the way. Right, so now that path's cleared, it's time to do some... time to do some X Games shenanigans. Should not have jumped up there like that. Too high of a jump. Okay, let's save. Because it's very easy to crash and die. And I do not want to do either of those things. Yeah, you may have noticed that this place has got loads of random ramps. What a coincidence. Right. So put this at a little bit of an angle. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a real nuisance. Oh, nearly. Actually, am I even doing this right? Is that the right place? Hold on. I'm not actually sure if it is, you know. No. Okay, no, no, no. Oh. Quick, let's try that again. See, I'm noticing, that is a ramp there, isn't it? So there's a ramp to get over there. And then you have to go around. I'm sure this is the right way. Okay, well, okay. I'm saving it now. Yep, that's just what this level is like. Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think I need to hold X to accelerate. Man, I'm scratching my head a lot now that I've noticed it. There we go. Okay. I'm going to save again. And then jump over here. I think you're stuck now. I think that's like a one-way jump. I think you can't go back with the skidoo, as it's called. I keep saying as it's called. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the game actually calls it that, but I know the music track is called the skidoo. One second, Busties. Okay. Is this the right place? It's a place. Ah, yeah, I think it is. I think you have to come up here and then climb up. And there's a switch here. Oh, yeah, you can barely see it, but it's there. I mean, I don't think there's even an item here to throw you off. No. If there was an item... No, there's no item there. If there was an... I was going to say, if there's an item here, then you could end up coming up here and thinking, oh, there's the item, that's what this was for. And then not realise. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let those guys roam around. I'm going to save it. Because I don't trust that I won't crash it. That's the thing, you see? You see, Mugsy? It's meant to be this cool thing, like, oh yeah, you're doing cool tricks, you're jumping everywhere, and here I am just like, oh, careful, 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 and then I kill a guy, and it's like, well, that guy's shooting at me. Let's go back round. And, oh, well, that counts as running over, I suppose, so I'll accept that. And I don't think that other guy dropped anything, and to be honest, I don't think it's worth my time going to check. Oh, 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 oh. Careful. Yeah, so this bit you just go straight forward. Oh, let's go and kill you. Oh, and you as well. Anyone else want to go? Right, just before I go any further, let's just go back and check that. See if they've dropped anything. Was there a guy on here? Have you dropped anything? No. You might think like, oh, there's a big pit there. There might be a big secret or something. But no, it's just death. It's literally just death. Alright. Now, before I make this jump, there is a secret over here. And if you go down into the pit there, if you're able to go in there and survive, which if you fall down on the skidoo itself, you won't survive, but you can go there and there's a whole bunch of leopards eating people's faces, namely Lara, potentially. But go here and grab the jade statue. Yeah. You can hear them. I don't think there's any items down there, so I don't think it's worth it. There might be, but I don't think so, and I don't think it's worth it. Oh. Well, I'm going to switch to the pistols because you're not a threat to me. I'm all the way over here. Look at that platform. Look at it. Doesn't that look so weird? Come on out. There you are. No, he's just not bothered. Typical cat. Come on. Okay, if you're going to make me. Hey, where are you? Alright. Fine. Right, so basically we need to jump over this thing here. So yeah, but for now I'm just going to end this here, and then when we get back to this, I'll do that big jump, and we'll continue on with the Tibetan foothills. But until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.